expressed in the following program are those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content is provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
To all of our local, regional and international viewers, thank you kindly for choosing us here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you. My dear friends, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Singh Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy. Get your pen, get your notebook, Real TV, so you could take notes on important numbers that will be helpful for you and your loved ones. Directing this morning and in Master Control, Nathaniel Reed. On behalf of the team, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a beautiful, blessed, productive and great day today. Reminding you life is what you make of it. Happy Friday, my friends. It's Friday, the 3rd of July, 2026. A gentle reminder, it is a day and time we'll never, ever, ever have the opportunity to have again in life. Don't procrastinate. Do something productive and constructive. And I always say the best is yet to come. Now, if you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. That's someone special. Don't take your loved one for granted. Let me tell you something. Tomorrow is not promised. All right? So, with that, let's go to our quote for today, coming to us with the kind compliments of Fab in the Expo. And our quote says, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." So when you're in that storm and when you're in that challenge, it's then that you realize that you have the willpower, you have the courage, and you have the strength. Get up and get going again. All right? So we are not accepting failure. What we are saying is ignite that flame, get up, and persevere. And success will be yours. Thank you so much for that, Nati. Let's quickly go to the ad.
Looking for something truly unique this season? Then you need to visit Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas. Brand new containers have just arrived, packed with one-of-a-kind garments you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're shopping for something stylish, traditional, or custom-made, we've got you covered with made-to-order pieces tailored just for you. And it doesn't stop there. Take a stroll through our full food court, offering delicious options for the entire family. From savory bites to sweet treats, there's something for everyone. Plus, don't miss our big sale on furniture. Upgrade your home with beautiful pieces at unbeatable prices. So come on down to the Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas, where culture, style, and savings come together.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa, right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you. To all of our local, regional, international viewers, all those of you on Tego, the app, remember you could download it for free. Watch Real TV, real time, anytime, be part of our dynamic programming. There's always something to learn, to take away and apply. All right, and to all those of you in Canada on the Caribbean Showtime Television, thank you so much for choosing us. And the 3 million plus and growing viewers, you made it happen. Thank you so much. So all I ask again is like and share, because it's great information. Speaking of information, my director just reminded me about the Gandhi Memorial Vedic School. Can we get the flyer up quickly, please? Thank you. So relax today, because you're going to soak up the summer. It's happening. Everybody, Jamal. Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you. Today I'm in conversation with some absolutely beautiful women, and let's say good morning and a very warm welcome to Listra Nurse. She is the franchise holder coordinator for a beauty show known as the Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026. So let's say a very good morning to you, Miss Listra. It's really nice having you. She is the live wire behind this entire, it's the brainchild, it's her baby, and she is here today to tell us all about the Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026. Joining us, may I have your good name? Yvette Bernard. And she is one of the contestants, and you are representing Miss Pleasantville. Let's start things off with Miss Nurse. Tell us where this all started in terms of this competition, of this beauty, of this nature, but for moms. Good morning. You're welcome.
So, Miss Diva Mom was birthed in 2018. And I came up with this idea because we see so many patterns out there. And when you look at it, you see what people will term as the perfect figure, the perfect body, the perfect person.
Yeah.
But I believe that mothers, even after giving birth to children, that they are still beautiful inside and outside.
You're absolutely correct. You know, we see and we perceive this Barbie doll, and I think a lot of that, it's even, it could be persuading or changing the minds of our youth in terms of loving oneself and fat shaming and all of these things, because people are not obese and fat sometimes because of choice, their health reasons as well.
Definitely.
So, and you're correct, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We're all beautiful. It doesn't matter our color, the text of our hair, or the shape that we carry. We're all beautiful, and if we love ourselves the way we do, then people ought to respect that as well.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So I wanted to give the mothers a chance to be on a stage. We have some mothers who were models before, who entered pageants before, and they probably felt, you know, after making a baby, I don't think I will be wanted on a stage again.
Yeah.
I have stretch marks, my stomach is extra size, I put on some size, so I'm not all that shapely, but you are perfect in whatever shape or size you are.
Exactly, and you could shine if you want to shine.
Definitely.
And there's so many people, well, women, you know, they've always had perhaps a burning desire to be part of such a competition like this.
Yeah.
And it should not be a reason for that.
Should not.
Yeah.
Once you're a mother, you're eligible to enter Miss Diva Mom Pageant.
Beautiful. Let us talk about some of, because it's 8 to 18, so we're probably looking at about 8 years or so.
Yes.
You know, over the years, how you, from where you were to now, how the pageant itself would have evolved.
Well, after 2018, we had to put the pageant on hold due to COVID.
Okay.
So I think it's about 2 or 3 years we didn't do anything. It is always a joy for me. Seeing the ladies, the mothers in rehearsals and meetings and stuff is one thing. Come the day of the pageant and you see that transformation.
Yeah.
It's a great joy.
Yeah.
So it fills my heart when I see them. Even sometimes during rehearsal, I see their movements. Yeah, I feel pleased. So from 2018 to now, the pageant has developed significantly. Even some people are still not aware that there is a pageant for mothers. So my goal is to get it out there and to get the mothers to come in and showcase their talents.
So do you advertise the show so that people will say, I want to enter that competition?
Yes, I do advertise on social media.
Yes.
I share with friends. I ask them also to share on their social media pages.
How many women this year involved?
We have gone down to 5.
5 women in the
5 in
competition.
total, yes.
Okay, today we are going to feature some of those. So let's talk to this lovely lady. Give us an introduction. Tell us who you are, what you do, how you got involved.
Okay, good afternoon, viewers. My name is, good morning, viewers. My name is Yvette Bernard. I'm from Pleasantville. Well, I happened to see the flyer on Facebook. I was told by one of my girlfriend that, I show her it. She said she will get back to me, and both of us decided, to take part in the competition.
Both of you decided you're going to challenge yourself. May I ask, how old are you?
Well, I'm 55 years of age, and I'm a geriatric nurse.
So you're gainfully employed.
Yes.
How many children?
Well, I have 3 children, but one died.
Okay, accept my
And I have
sympathy.
5 grandchildren, beautiful grandchildren.
5 grandchildren, 2 grown adult children, gainfully employed. What, you saw the flyer,
Yeah.
and the first thing that came to you was,
I was like, yes, I think I'm going to enter the show, but I had 2 minds of it, and then after, when I talked to my girlfriend, she said, let's go into it. I said, nah, but then after, I said, okay, I'll try.
you give it a try.
Yes, but what happened, I entered Miss Mature in 2014. Yes.
So you had some experience prior.
Yes, it was really nice.
And what was
also.
that experience like?
Being out there as, as a young mom, because firstly, I was trying for Miss Womanhood Mother Search, way back.
Yeah.
And this time I looked good and everything, but just I had a child, my first daughter, and I couldn't enter,
So think about that. You had this burning desire within yourself to get involved in pageants. And because you are a mother, you were not allowed. So, you gave, you opened a door to women like your good self who've always had a desire to do more. To be part of something that will transform them. When I say transform them, bring out their desires and allow them to live their dreams.
Yes, that was always my passion.
And that, listening to her, Miss Nurse, makes me realize now how important what you did, why you did it, because you give women the opportunity to shine, and the idea that you're never too late or you're never too old to do anything. Anything is possible at any age once you have a desire and a will.
Yes.
So how do you now fit? You are full-time geriatric nurse.
Yeah.
That takes time,
Yes.
and it also takes a lot of discipline of the mind, because you're dealing with sick people, you're dealing with people with dementia and different things, and having to balance that, then having to balance your kids and your grandkids and your personal life.
Plus that is so karaoke, so
I like that you into a little bit of everything, that makes you good. So you like singing as well.
Yes, I love karaoke. That for me, it's a peace of mind.
Beautiful.
Yes,
You know what I
relax
love? I love hearing and seeing that nothing is impossible, and you've been able in your time to make time for you to do with what you love. Because Miss Nurse, a lot of people live life trying to survive, paying bills, consume with everything other than themselves. And yet, we put everything into our children, then we have grandchildren.
That is so true.
And we also need to ignite that flame within ourselves to allow our dreams to give birth, despite what we're doing.
We need to ignite the flame from within us.
Yes, and you're looking at her and hearing her, look at that infectious smile, is that she knows and understands to herself that anything is possible, and this is a desire I have and I'm doing it. And I'm sure it builds a lot of confidence. How do you feel when you get involved and you participate in such pageants?
Well, how to put it? I feel great about myself. I could multitask.
Yeah.
Mostly everything, because up to last night I was in karaoke quite penal. Came home this morning.
Yeah.
Still wake up early this morning.
Yeah.
And here
Ready to roll.
Yes. And
Yeah.
from here now, I go back to work.
Let's talk a little bit about your children and grandchildren. They must be proud of you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially
My
the
daughter,
girls.
she's 36. She lives not too far from me. The little one, she's lived in Martin. Yes. So as more see my bigger daughter, cheering them.
Very nice. So you spend a lot of time with your grandchildren as well.
Most likely I have to say, but more in the night, because I don't be home.
Yeah.
But
You look like you're a busybody. You're about with everything. You're consumed with everything and anything, which is a very good thing. You get
I just
yourself.
keep me active, keep me motivated, you know, because I know what I'm looking for. I have a dream, I have a goal. Yeah.
I like that. It keeps you fit as well in the sense that it very focused on life. Because, like I said, so people get so consumed in life that they forget that they also have a dream or to love myself or to do what I love to do. So you've been able to balance. How do you balance it all? Time management?
No, just go with the flow.
You go with the flow.
Freelance.
Freelance.
I say freelance. I will call it
Freelance
freelance.
because, as I said, you know, I work out pretty night, come back home, I might get about 2-3 hours sleep, get up, feed my dog, I just cut my yard,
She's full of energy.
multitask everything. That is no, how is put it?
Maintenance of your yard and
Yeah,
stuff like
yes,
that.
I just work my own yard. That is do job for people also.
I love you. I just think you motivate a lot of people out there because people find excuses.
Nothing
They
too
make
hard for you to
everything.
do.
But I guess it's the power of your mind, your determination that I am not going to waste this day and this moment. I'll do something important.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Modeling was always my passion.
Modeling before
Yes.
you had children.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I
So
trained
it's
with Jackie.
So it was always a dream.
Yes, always like in modeling, singing, dancing, you know, traveling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listeners, how do you feel that, you know, when you listen to these women, you must feel that you've made an avenue for them to really shine. You give them an opportunity to live a dream that some people would think will never happen.
I totally feel a sense of accomplishment because I am seeing what I dreamt about bringing fruits before me. It's coming to be futile. And when I look at the way that I said before, when they will come to rehearsal, somehow they will get together, they will talk, they wouldn't believe that they never knew each other before.
Yeah.
And sometimes they build lifelong friends. And this is what it's all about. Meeting people and never met before, building a relationship that will continue even after the
Yeah.
right? Because and sometimes we sit and you talk with people and you're able to transfer information and you realize situations that this person is going through. Something I might say might be able to strengthen you.
Correct.
Or you might say that might be able to strengthen me.
Yes.
So it brings us a sisterhood among the mothers. Yeah.
Very, very nice. It takes finances. It takes money to pull off such
Yes.
a show. How do you survive? I like that. By the grace of God, miracles
Because
happen.
honestly, this pageant has no sponsorship. So I heavily depend on ticket sale and then out of my pocket.
And nothing is holding you back.
No.
So
It's
you all
not.
you are responsible for having your gowns. Tell us a little bit about the process of the pageant.
All right. So the pageant will consist of different segments. And the first segment will be the introduction, the opening dance and introduction speech. That's where the audience will see them. So they come out and they do their little routine dance and they introduce themselves to the judges and the viewing audience. After that, we are going to have a segment called Resort Way. Now, some people, when they hear resort, they think it's bikini and bathsuit. But there are lots of styles that you can wear to the beach that you don't have to expose your body.
Absolutely true.
And that is what I'm looking at. The creativity in these ladies or their designers to bring out a resort way.
Yeah.
It have those who are brave enough to put on the bikini with a little overcoat and whatever. They can do that. But let me see that creativity in that resort way segment, you understand?
Yes.
And then we have talent. So the talent is up to the delegates, whether they sing, they dance, they do a monologue, they play an instrument.
So Miss Pleasant, will you go in and sing?
No, I do a dance.
You're dancing. Oh, nice.
You see, she's multi-talented.
Very much so.
And then we have the evening gown segment and the Miss Intelligence, where they have questions to answer.
Very nice. So they have to be prepared.
Right, so one of the things I do, I know these are mature women, working women, they have so much to do. So what I do, between a week to 2 weeks before the pageant, I give them the questions to do. So if it's 5 delegates, you get 5 questions. They just don't know which question they will be
So they
getting.
need to be
have
prepared.
they need
Yeah.
to learn all. So they need to develop, not really learn, but develop answers to each question.
Beautiful. This is a program, Conversations with Zelisa. Today we're talking about the Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026. Nathaniel, can I get the flyer up, please? Let's talk a little bit about, when we return. Let's go to these important messages. When we return, we'll find out more about the Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026. Let's go to these messages.
Let's get straight to the point. I am Dale Edwards, Dale the Voice, and we're going to get straight to the point right here on Real TV. Join me Monday to Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. when we talk the hard truth. We're not beating around the bush. We're getting straight to the point, dealing with real issues, social, politics, and much more. Monday to Friday, the only place to be is right here on Real TV.
I am Walter Stewart, President of the Trinidad and Tobago National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations Incorporated. Join us every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, where we look at NPTA Speaks, National Parent-Teacher Association Speaks, on topical and relevant issues pertaining to parents, teachers, education, and students of Trinidad and Tobago. This, of course, encapsulates local, regional, and international audiences every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, NPTA Speaks.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you, to all of our local, regional and international viewers. Thank you so much for choosing us. Today we're talking about the Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026. Do we have the flyer? Can I get it up, please? Great. This is what it's all about, the Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026. Unstoppable. It's happening Saturday, 11th July, that's next Saturday. And it's happening at the Pleasantville Community Center. And it's 5 p.m. It's only $150. A ticket is only $150. At the door, $200. And door prize to be won. Now you can contact for further details or information 790-7370, 790-7370. It is all about the Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026. Thank you for that, Nathaniel. And that is the last. She's the reigning queen. She's absolutely gorgeous on the flyer.
That's the reigning queen.
Yes, beautiful.
And she's from Tobago.
Well, Tobago.
Yes.
You know, Tobago is one of my favorite places in the world. I love Tobago. Great. Joining us now is Miss Rosala. How are you? Welcome.
Thank you, I'm okay.
How did you get involved in this pageant?
Well, a friend told me. She introduced it to me.
Yes. And you just decided. Is it the
Yes.
first pageant or you've been participating before?
I've been participating before, but when I was much younger. Yeah.
How do you feel at this age that you could enter such a competition and shine?
What age you talking about?
Well, what I mean is
I'm
that you're a
young.
mum, you're young at heart. We're all young at heart, yes. Meaning that you're a mother. Are you a grandmother as well?
Yes, I
A
am a
mother and a
grandmother.
grandmother, and it's not the norm that we have pageants encouraging or allowing. So in terms of you shining at this age, you're not in your 20s or 30s, you're in your 50s, and you could shine, you could go on a stage and represent and do something that you're proud to do. How do you feel about that?
Great. I was when I asked you what age because I believe life is not about age. It's about living.
Well, I totally agree with you because that's how I feel as well. I think age is just a number. And we set limitations on our lives because some people think you're older than whatever, you're not allowed or you shouldn't be. And you're absolutely correct. We within ourselves, it doesn't matter how old we are, if we choose to do something and do it in a tasteful, respectful way, why not?
Yes.
Why can't we be something, Mrs.? And that is the opportunity that you give these women. They're not girls anymore.
No, not at all.
They're older, they're wiser, they're mature, they're polished, they're seasoned.
They went through the fire.
It's absolutely true. We could learn from them that nothing is holding them back, or no situation is too big to allow them to say, I can't participate, but rather I can and I will. And it's about saying, I will. That friend told you about it. And yeah, why not? Some people would say, nah, they look at the negative aspect of it, what people will say, and this and that, and I want them for grandchildren. No, you think outside of the box and you empower yourself and shine. And that is awesome. It's a brilliant, beautiful opportunity that you are giving women.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I agree, totally agree.
Yeah. How do you manage your time? Do you work? Are you a stay-home mom? Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, I am a mom of 4 beautiful children,
Nice.
2 boys, 2 girls.
Yeah.
I work at Point Fortin Hospital. I'm an EMT, emergency medical technician. I'm a full-time work. I work there full-time. And how do I manage? It's kind of challenging because for those who knew, my daughter had passed about 4 months ago. I am now a grandmother. I have to take care of my granddaughter as well.
Accept my sympathy, please.
Yeah. And doing all of this, I thought it would have been a burden.
Yeah.
But no, it's like relaxing for me to enter this competition. It was a privilege for me to do so. And I want to encourage other mothers as well, this is Miss Diva Mom, and it is an empowering show to help women to be unstoppable.
May I ask, how old is your granddaughter?
She's 3.5 years.
And so you now take care of her full time?
Full time. And I have to attach on this rehearsal. I have to go to work.
Yeah.
And my work is very challenging.
Yeah.
And dealing with the debt, as I mentioned
that
earlier.
child is your pride and joy.
Right
that
now,
child
yes.
is your heartbeat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
And I am sure she's going to be, as she would get older and understand what her grandmother is doing, she will adore you. She will be proud of you. Because you're leaving a legacy that you're unstoppable.
Yes.
You're beautiful, and you're going to do something that will make you, that you're doing for you in a nice, positive way that shows her your life and the choices you've made is a perfect example for her.
Exactly.
Because she will know now you are more than a grandmother. You've taken the role of mother. She will know you. She may not remember her mommy. You may talk to her and keep the memory alive. But you are the person, the choices you make, the food you cook, what you do, how you speak to her. All of those things she will absorb from you.
Exactly.
So she will be, the apple don't fall far from the tree. So making this decision and getting involved, despite the fact that you've had this setback, because dealing with the loss of someone is not an easy job. And I think perhaps you've been putting a lot of your heart and soul in it, and
Yes, I
helping
have.
you channel some of the, yeah? How,
Yes.
how have you been dealing though with the death of your daughter?
Well, I always go back to the Bible, and I'm a Christian. I believe in praying and reaching out to the Lord and things like that I does to cope with it. I cry a lot, I would in closed doors, but I have to be strong from the others. I have to show strength, even though I'm weak. I still have to show strength to my other children and to my little granddaughter, you know?
And that's absolutely true. I know firsthand what it feels like to lose people that you love and people that you depend on and people that were a deep support for you, the pillars. So I truly understand that. And I think like what I do is I've channeled all of my energy into my daughter and of course into what I do, my job.
Okay.
And I love doing what I do. So I just put my energy into positive building things that will help me to divert, but it doesn't change the fact that you're bleeding inside. Or it doesn't change the fact that you're broken. It doesn't change the fact, like you say, you have your moments, but we have to find the strength within ourselves. And I think it's in these challenges or these broken times that we feel lost as we realize how strong we are. But more importantly, you've said it, we understand the greatness of God.
I will tell people keep praying, don't give up.
Yeah.
Because in good times, pray, in bad times, pray all the time. That is what will give us the strength.
It is what gives us the strength
Yeah,
to hold on, to have that foundation, that anchor, to know that this too shall pass
Yes.
and God is there. So you are a living example. You are a living testimony that despite hurt and pain and brokenness, you could still stand strong and shine. And that is awesome.
Great.
Yeah. Isn't it the truth, Miss Nurse?
Yes, yes.
You give a woman as such, and there's a lot, because the fact at your age to take care of a 3.5-year-old is not an easy task. It's going back and it's school, getting lunches, dinner, paying time. I understand firsthand, because I have a daughter as well. And so how do we juggle it? And it's not easy.
It's not.
It's really not easy.
And then to deal with the, excuse me, dealing with the different age group in the child development, children change as they grow,
Of
their
course.
attitudes, and so at her age now to come in to deal with this.
It's a
It
big
really takes-
responsibility.
Yes.
It's a big
Takes a lot.
responsibility. But I'll tell you this, my friend. If God did not know you were strong enough, He wouldn't put you through this test.
Yeah.
So true.
And what you have are the beautiful memories of your daughter that will stay with you forever. And I think you're blessed now to have your granddaughter.
Yes.
So, that is something that you'll focus on. But I love the fact that you did not, or you don't allow anything to hold you back.
No.
You are standing, and I think that in itself is such an inspiration to other women.
I can, because I am glad given the opportunity here today. I was looking forward for this opportunity
Yeah.
to reach out to other mothers who are going through similar situations and things.
Yes.
That life is not a bed of roses. And as a mother, it is a rewarding thing to be a mother. First of all, it is rewarding to be a mother. But we also have to make time for ourselves. Don't lose ourselves into, just giving everything to our children. But remember to keep something for you as well, because if I hadn't done that, I would not be here today. I would have been home crying or depressed somewhere in a corner. But you love your children. You do things for your children, but you have to do things for yourself.
Absolutely.
Because without you, you cannot take care of them. And mental health is very, very important. You understand? And it is real. Out there in the world is a lot of people, women, mothers crying out. They don't know where to get the next meal to give their children and all these things, right? So we are the stronger ones. We are the stronger vessels, women. No disrespect to men.
No, you're absolutely correct, When I say this, I'm saying it with conviction. The women are the prime ministers of their home because they have to still take care of the finances, they take care of the budgeting, they take care of the social aspect of what happened, they cleaning, they have to take care of their children, they have the full responsibility. And I'm not talking now about stay-home moms, I'm also talking about mothers who get up and go to work every day and sometimes juggling 2 and 3 jobs and still coming home and having to deal with their children. Still having the responsibility of picking up, dropping, maybe extracurricular activities, making sure they have a meal, making sure sometimes we go hungry to ensure that our children eat. We cut ourselves, just what you just said there. We neglect and cut ourselves the things that would have made us happy or that we are accustomed doing just so that we could provide and give our children. And so you're right, we have to make, now I preach in here and I'm talking here, but I am guilty too. Because the truth is you really have to find and make time for yourself. And she said it.
And this is one of the things that most of the mothers are saying from this pageant. They have done so much for their children and other people.
Yeah.
So now they have decided to do something.
Yeah, this is my time. This is me. Not that you don't love your children or not that you don't care about them, but you're absolutely correct. It's even showing them. It's even motivating your children to know anything and everything is possible if you choose to.
If you choose to.
And she spoke about mental health and wow, we have seen so many issues coming up with people with mental health. And I am so glad that about 2 weeks ago we held a session, the delegates and we had a session about mental health. We invited the public to come out. It was free. And we had somebody who is trained and certified in that field, was Miss Andrea Gopal. She came and she did it, and it was very nice. She spoke to the membership of the people there and about mental health and how, different aspects, how to deal with it, and we should speak out. And then after she left, we members, the audience who were there, we stayed back and we had a nice little chat.
Yes.
Because these are things we need to speak. People keep things within.
Absolutely.
And it causes so much damage internally. And then sometimes when they react out or we react out, it causes external damages. So we need to really learn how to deal and manage mental health.
Absolutely true. You're absolutely correct. And you seem to be involved in a lot of other positive things as well. And that's nice. You yourself, you get involved in positive things.
Yes.
Helping.
I do a lot. Trust me.
Nice.
Right now, some of my neighbors, they want to do a sports on emancipation. Prior to that, I used to do sports in my street. And after I lost my daughter about 12 years ago, that zeal went. It just diminished.
You also lost. Lost your daughter.
Yes, I had a loss.
Accept my sympathy.
Thank you. But after time, I've learned to grow stronger. It does not mean that the memory is not there. Just last week I cried for her. But as time goes by, you become stronger than the day before, the year before. You understand? So I do a lot. I used to do pageants for children. I'm thinking about doing something again and do little talent shows for them and
Very
competition.
nice.
I do a lot.
Those things will help our children be on the right path too.
Yes,
Put them in
of
all these
course,
things that will direct their energy in positive things.
I am planning something for children coming in October.
Nice.
I am also a Calypsonian. And I am thinking October is Calypso History Month. So I'm thinking about doing something with regard to Calypso is concerned for children.
I love that you're so ambitious and you are thinking of furthering, developing so much more than pageantry, you know. Your
Yes.
mind is like to help people to evolve and to grow and to get on the right path, and encouraging children as well, because that's what we need to do. I think it's our duty and responsibility to channel our children on the right path. So I think you're doing awesome work.
Thank you very much.
This is a program, Conversations with Zelisa, and let's go to some important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation. Thank you so much for choosing us.
Are you looking for the right space for your business? Fred's Plaza has the space you need. We offer professional rental spaces designed for growing businesses. Conveniently located in San Juan on the Eastern Main Road, opposite the PTSC terminal and between Royal Castle and Mario's. Easy access, high visibility. For inquiries, call or WhatsApp 868-384-7142 today, or visit Level 3 Fred's Plaza for details.
Hello everyone, I am the Reverend Clifford Rawlins, minister of the Diego Martin United Church and a published author. I am inviting you to join me on Real TV for Honest to God, where we are honest with what Scripture is and says, and addressing topical issues in Christianity in a postmodern context and post-colonial Caribbean landscape. Provocative, controversial, stimulating, and above all, openly honest. Every Tuesday at 2 to 3 p.m. right here on Real TV.
Honest to God, I'm coming clean. Honest to God.
The Ambassador's Daughter, weekdays at 11 a.m., only on Real TV.
Right now, our neighbors in Venezuela are facing unimaginable hardship. Families have lost their homes. Children are going to bed hungry. Entire communities are without access to clean water or basic necessities. In the wake of this devastating natural disaster, mothers and fathers are struggling to feed their children. The elderly are left vulnerable, and countless families are wondering where their next meal will come from. But we have the power to help. Today, I'm asking you to open your hearts and extend your hands to the people of Venezuela. We are collecting non-perishable food items, bottled water, and simple necessities that can mean the difference between despair and hope. Your donation, no matter how small, can provide nourishment to a child, hydration to a family, and dignity to those who have lost everything. Please donate what you can. Drop-off location: Real TV, Fred's Plaza, number 26, Eastern Main Road, San Juan. Or call us at 868-384-7142.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you. Today we're talking about the Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026 that's happening next week. Let's get the flyer up quickly, please, Nats. Thank you. And of course, so you're reminded to make that call, get your tickets early, you save $50 because the advance is $150, at the door is $200. And you never know, you could be the winner of that door prize, all right? The Miss Diva Mom Pageant 2026, Unstoppable, it's happening Saturday, 11th July, Pleasantville Community Center, 5 p.m. sharp. Tickets are only $150, at the door $200. Let's support the mothers of our country. Let's support these ladies. You waste money, $150. You go by the band as one wrongs and it gone. And you could support the mothers of this land who are doing something positive for themselves, being shining stars, not limiting themselves, and being examples to our children as well. All right. So please be there Saturday. That's next Saturday, 11th. You could call 790-7370. Remember, I always tell you all about having a diary. So write it down in your diary to make those calls and things like that. Right. Thank you, Nathaniel. Welcome back. So I have Miss Digo Martin here. This lady is a real diva, let me tell you. I had the opportunity to have a little conversation with her off air, and it was such a deep and beautiful conversation. My takeaway was really nice. Welcome, Ms. Digo Martin.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about you, how you got involved.
Well, prior, I did not know about the pageant, but a friend of mine saw a photo of me and he said, have you ever entered a pageant?
Yes.
And he sent me the flyer.
Yeah.
And I was really very happy. And I said, let me go full speed ahead on.
And have you been involved before?
Yes, actually twice. In 2012, when I was 52 years old, I took part in a pageant called Miss Elegant Mom.
Yeah.
I just saw that advertised in a newspaper, and I decided to go for it. And the year after, one of the delegates in that pageant, she encouraged me in 2013 to take part in a pageant she organized called Miss Abuela. So those were my two experiences.
Yeah.
So with this.
And all these years, it was 2016, so 10 years
it was,
after.
Yeah, 2012 and
2012, okay.
13.
13.
Yes.
I thought you said 2016. All right. Wow. So it's over 10 years, over a decade.
Yes.
And here you are, a shining star involved.
Yes.
A friend again ignited that flame and put that, before you. And you accepted the challenge.
Yes, yes. But prior to it, it was not even notion. I never thought about.
Are you currently employed?
No, I'm actually. No, I don't like to use the word retired, but I'm no longer doing a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. Let's put it that way.
You're just enjoying life.
Yeah. Well, I am a bit of a busybody. I am enjoying life to an extent. And I keep myself busy as well.
You keep yourself looking good. I don't know what is the secret, but I want to get some of that.
I can give you some.
Oh, and I take that, and I welcome it, right? I've taken that today. You're such a delight to speak with. Tell me, since you've been involved in this pageant, how you would have evolved or it would have had a positive impact on you?
Well, one of the things that I really looked forward to was the challenges of the different segments that Listra has organized in the pageant.
Right.
Like the introductory speech.
Yeah.
So there I had to tax my brains, put pen to paper, and decide. I've changed it so many times. And that is the challenge.
What career path you were when you were younger? What did you do?
As you ever heard the saying, soup to nuts? I did everything from soup to nuts. I did store work, housekeeping work, what they call like the URP program, cleaning the streets. I worked cleaning shrimp. I worked in factories. I worked at a vet clinic. And
lots of experiences.
Yeah, I did.
Lots of experiences that would have built you to be the woman you are today.
Yes, because in life, we have to survive.
Yeah.
And we have to do what it takes once it is legitimate and once it's honest.
Oh my God.
No matter what it is, we have to do to provide for our families and ourselves.
You're absolutely true. Once you're honest and you know you're giving your all, that you could, be able to take care of yourself and your
Yes.
family, that is what's important. You don't sit idly by and wait for handouts, but you get up and make
Yes.
things happen.
I remember at one time, challenges of life. I wanted to buy nuts and the brown bag and roast nuts in my oven and find a spot to sell nuts. There was a time I actually went for my taxi badge and I, decided to work taxi. I used to do that as well. Transport school children. So I did a bit of everything. Yes.
That is nice. It means you're seasoned. And it would have polished you to become the woman you are today. If you win this title, what do you do? What's next?
Oh, that's a good question. Thank you. I consider myself a role model. Even though I do not have a degree or did not go to university, I am very wise, I am very street smart, I am very positive. No matter what life throws at me, I always look at the glass as being half filled. Always. I believe in like striking the iron while it's hot. I believe in goodness. I believe I'm very empathetic. I believe in caring. I believe in positive advice to anyone, whether it be male or female. So I know that I am a good role model where, and actually, funny thing, as simple and as humble as I am, I get people telling me all the time that they live through me. People tell me that all the time.
I think
No, they just say they live through me.
my takeaway from you with the little chat I had with you and now having this conversation, I truly believe there's a lot that we could learn from you. I truly believe you have a lot of good, sound advice, especially for the youth. You could be a good youth ambassador with regards to helping the youth to channel them to make better decisions and choices. I see you being an asset and an old, knowledgeable soul. Not that you are old, but your soul is so rich in knowledge. That is what I take
I
away.
think one of the things as well, I always consider myself old values with a modern twist.
I love that. Because I'm old school as well. I'm very old school.
So with that said, I know that I have what it takes to continue, encouraging and instilling values. I remember a lady met me once, didn't know me, and just in chatting, she is the principal of a school, a girls' primary school, and she said, I would like you to come and talk to my girls. She just sized me up.
I could see you being a motivational speaker. I could see you giving good, solid, strong advice. And perhaps because of your years of experience and it's your value system.
Yes.
Not that you're old school, but your value in life and what is important. I want to take the opportunity to wish all of the ladies, and I hope I'll get to meet the other two as well, at later dates. We'll have conversations with them. But I also feel we could have conversations, in-depth conversations with each and every one of the ladies because they've all got a very strong story to tell.
Yes.
A strong story with depth that could help us women who feel, are we too old, are we not beautiful, or I can't, we have this negative way of thinking, I can't, rather than say she did it and so can I. You can inspire, you could motivate so many women out there who along their path would have lost their goals, lost their dreams, because they invest so much of themselves into life and their families, they forget to love themselves and forget that a dream can be realized as well. So I want to wish all of the ladies, and of course you, Miss Nurse, I want to bless you for, being the flame and being the force, the wind beneath the wings of these ladies, to help them to evolve and to be the best that they can as you go from strength to strength. And we will have other conversations, of course, with all of the ladies so that we can understand their story and realize, sometimes we think we're drowning and we're in a storm, or things are so hard and we're so caught up in looking at the problems we are facing that we don't realize that there are people out there in a worse situation. So be grateful and be thankful for what you have in life.
Definitely. You need to be.
Unless you understand that there are other people, when you think you have it bad, there are people really struggling and really, then you realize, well, it's not that bad, huh? So don't forget to say thank you, God. I want to wish you all the very best. God's choices, blessings. Good luck with the competition with all of the ladies. And thank you so much, Miss Nurse. Again, we'll have other conversations. You're welcome, darling. All the best. I've got to thank Keisha for that. So this is where we're going to wrap things up for today. Let me thank you kindly for choosing us. I want to remind you that with God, all things are possible. Keep smiling, be positive, and know the best is yet to come. Stick and stay ultimate in programming right here on Real TV. Thanks for choosing us. I am Zelisa Budu Singh Rupani. Have yourselves a safe and beautiful day.
And opinions expressed in the preceding program were those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content was provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.